So I've had this video planned for a while, and I just got news that Kawhi Leonard may have just tore his ACL, so that's really sad. But let's get down, let's check out how Kawhi Leonard played this year in the NBA playoffs, and how you can play just like him. This first move was very, very good. He used a back screen so that he could get himself an open dunk. Now, of course, this first clip is not from the playoffs. However, this was a very good move. Whenever you get a very good screen from the back, you really want to attack the basket as hard as possible. You want to be ready to be able to jump up to get an alley-oop, whether you can dunk or not, because this player is going to be looking for you to be able to hit a quick shot. Alley-oops are always going to be a good idea because you're going to have a player who is trailing off and potentially a help side player on this side as well. So being able to finish like this is extremely important. And of course, how you jump this high, you go and plant your right foot in this case, and then you kick this left leg down on your toes. You then keep your back straight using your shoulders and arms to propel you higher. As we can see here, you can also see that he slightly plants his butt as well, and this will allow him to get up into the air. Now, of course, if you can dunk, you can also do this. Most players would try to slam it with the right hand. However, Kawhi Leonard is very smart. He actually goes up with his left hand, using his body as a shield towards Poku, the defender. This then allows him to be able to finish without really any contested possibilities for anyone to block it. This next move is very good. He does a quick through the legs crossover. He doesn't hop into this one because he wanted to be able to catch this player off guard. This player is really trying to force him towards this right side. He wanted to do a quick through the legs. 2 dribbles, fantastic, and then goes up with 2 steps, goes up with 2 hands at first. This way he can see what the 2 defenders who are now on him are going to do, and then he can choose which hand he wants to slam it down with. Being a good help side defender is also very important, and defense is a main factor into Kawhi Leonard's game. So now what we see here is something that's very smart. Kawhi Leonard doesn't go straight up on this side. He knows that if he was, Zubac is going to run into him. He doesn't want to create an injury for him or the other players, but he also wants to get in front of Steph Curry. Steph Curry is going to try and get it up as early as possible. The reason for that is no matter which way he goes, he has 2 shot blockers around him. So he tries to get it up early. Kawhi Leonard knows that. He's going to fly right past in front of him. At the very least, if you fly in front of a player who's going up for a layup, the very least, it's going to then contest his shot. And at the very most, it's going to be a nice blocked shot. And that's what we've seen here. Being able to move off ball is very important. So here he looks like he's about to go and take a dribble handoff by Zubac. Now this player right here, Patrick Williams, is a very good defender himself, and he's going to try and deny that dribble handoff. But Kawhi Leonard's very smart. He sees that player go and try to cut him off. And what does Kawhi Leonard do? He then cuts back door. This could be set up either by yourself seeing the play happen beforehand, or by essentially just faking that way, which it looks like Kawhi Leonard was doing here. Kawhi Leonard is able to then cut back door, get that bounce pass from that player, and of course here he's able to slam it absolutely on top of everybody. Something that sets Kawhi Leonard apart from everybody else is his ability to be patient when dribbling the ball and attacking the basket. So something that he does here that I really do like is he comes off of that screen, and he's not super fast coming off the screen. He wants to take it a bit slow. The reason for that is he wants to be able to pull this defender up, either to the point of having Zubac wide open. This player is going to be cutting up, so he may have an outlet pass here, but he may also have the ability to slow this player down, get him onto his heels, and that's what he does here. He does a quick hesitation, 1 dribble, and then he does a quick low gather. Low gathers are good because you can draw fouls, and then he can then swipe through, take his 2 steps, and go up for the shot. He gets the and 1 because this player tried to swipe in while he was doing a low gather. To do a low gather perfectly, you really want to take a dribble super low. This way, see how he was dribbling up just above his waist, and then he takes a dribble super low below his waist. He then takes another dribble and gathers low. That is the key. That is how you do a low gather perfectly. And then, of course, when that player reaches in, you swipe through, get both hands on that ball when you're swiping, and then, of course, you're all set. Now, of course, if you've got big hands like Kawhi Leonard, you can do things like this. See Adams reach in on that and try to block that? Yeah, so this is what you can do. I can do this myself if I've got a grippy enough basketball. But, of course, when you're attacking, you can have one hand out. If that player tries to reach over your back, as we see here, you can bring it back down and finish with your left hand, or, of course, here you finish with a dunk. Something else that Kawhi Leonard is very good at is the ability to disrupt dribble handoffs. So here we have a dribble handoff. Kawhi Leonard gets his hand out to try and disrupt that dribble handoff. He's able to whack that ball away. Now, what you want to do here is to hit downwards at the ball. You don't want to hit his arm or this player's arm. You want to be able to swipe between, basically wanting to slap their hands. That's essentially what you're trying to do here. And when you swipe down, this player's going that way, you're going this way, you hit the ball going this way, and of course what's going to happen? You're going to then finish with a dunk. Now, I've had a torn ACL, MCL myself, and I really do feel for Kawhi Leonard. It sucks being an injury. I've been there. So I hope that he does heal 100%. Of course, if you have liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out all of the equipment that I use down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.